Yo, what up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you guys the most recent nerf to the melee. And this nerf is absolutely just mind-blowing. It's was meant to stop the whole lunging, use meleeing and hitting a guy like way up in the air, like a path or something flying away. Same thing with a Valkyrie. But to me, it feels like it's 50-50. And in these clips, it's just 2 hours of me playing pretty much. You get to see exactly why it's 50-50 now, and I will show you guys the patch real quick. It's right here. Fixed for cases where players were able to reach further than intended when punching an enemy player. That's all they fixed. So it's way down here in the patch notes, but it was a nerf. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video and you get to see exactly from my point of view and my explanations of how it's nerfed pretty much. Alright, so how this video is going to work, guys, is I combined all the clips together. I'm going to go through it all in one run. I'll probably rewind a little bit, pause in certain spots, but it's pretty much my explanation of why I think it's 50-50. Before this nerf, it was pretty much 9 out of 10 times you're going to connect that melee. If you're unlucky, it's 8 out of 10. Now I feel like it's 5 out of 10 times, or 4 out of 10 times. It's really random and not consistent whatsoever, but it still works when it needs to. But it's still, you have to be on your toes if you still want to use this, and that's sad to say. I'm still going to use it though, 100%. Especially for very first video, first clip I should say. And that's just Rampart, And I was just able just to completely counter, even though she was just spraying it down and she wasn't allowed in. I just didn't let her in. Right there, good example of the melee working. Example of the melee not working right here. Absolutely shredded. He pushes me. I melee and it just whiffs. Normally those melees would hit. Melee connects perfectly fine. I was kind of close. And this one's like a sliding melee and it connects. Lasers, by the way. And look, that melee hits. Alright, this right here, my teammate and I, we both melee this dude. I missed a few shots, but the thing is, we both were able to connect our melees. And this is the wild one right here. The fact that I'm able to melee him, the ways that I am. It's just like, other times it doesn't work for some reason. But right there it did. This is going to be a pause situation. This one was like this was top tier for me. Right there, yo. He comes in. I immediately melee him to get him out because I still have, like around 40 HP, 50 HP. So I've been in these situations before where I can melee someone constantly and not lose any more health. Or I might get like meleeed once or shot once, but I still don't die. And I'm able to survive these situations like this. So I didn't even get a chance to do it because my melee clearly hits him. He's kissing it. He's giving my heirloom a kiss, but he's giving it a kiss goodnight because I got pooped on. So that was just very unfortunate right there. This was one of those 50-50 moments where, yeah, I beamed somebody, by the way. My melee hits when it needs to, it hits again, perfect. Now I'm in the rhythm, and it misses, and it misses again, and I said, screw it, I was gonna shoot you. So it was an unfortunate situation sometimes. This right here is a successful melee. Sadly I get knocked afterwards, but right here, boom, this is one of those successful melees that you're used to. And this is a weird encounter. I melee her and she just trucks through it. I melee her and she's still there. She barely gets knocked back at all. She kind of like teleports forward after she gets knocked back a little bit. This is a good example of it working, pretty much. This is nothing you can do about it. Those were all successful hits. This was another good example of it actually working. At this point though, I was a little hesitant on like going out and meleeing them because I just throughout the whole day, like I go to melee and it miss and I just get shot for it. So like I wouldn't say it's like quite. I say it's quite 50-50, but it could be like 6 out of 10 you hit. This was just bad all around. That miss, and I was just triggered. It's the fact that it missed, yo. This is it's right across your face. I had to walk away from that one. You can't see it, but I'll show it real quick. I'll show you my feelings on this one. This one hit home 100%. And I was missing my shots on top of it. It was just a bad experience. Bad experience. Hate to see it. Oh, this one was incredible. That's a miss. That's a hit. He hit me. They hit me again. I'm hitting them back. Miss again. And then another miss. It's just not consistent. And it's weird. A bot. I missed those. 100%. Barely knocks him back right there. And he shoots me both times. It's just like those times it worked. But it was so awkward the fact that I got hit for 90. And then again for 45 doesn't get dropped like that. An example of it should hit, but it doesn't hit. Beamerson, by the way, get off me. That melee should never miss. And that one does hit. So it's like one of those random things where like certain melees hit. And I know like I sound like I'm on repeat, but that's how it is. It's like it hits and then it doesn't hit. It's weird. Hopefully it's fixed. Hopefully it's a bug. That's all I have pretty much for this. So, it's to me, it feels 50-50. I don't know what to say about it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Again, I know I sound like I was on repeat, because it does feel 50-50. And hopefully it's just a weird bug. Hopefully it's just like they need to fix it because it doesn't do what it's intended to do. The nerf was intended to stop the huge lunging. You've probably seen a clip going around of someone meleeing up in the air, and this guy was like 2 floors up, and he just kept meleeing, hitting him. He'd fall down, melee again, and just teleport back up to the dude. Or like, Pathfinder's grappling away, and you just randomly lunge, and it just teleports you to the Pathfinder pretty much, and you hit him. Same thing with Valks. I thought it was going to change that. So like, I didn't think it was a big deal until I started playing Apex again when it was fully back up and functional, where you can actually like play it without getting kicked out or lagging. And it's just been atrocious. Sometimes my melees will hit and other times just won't. So like, is melee in the bubble still effective? 100%. When your melees hit, it's absolutely huge. But right now it's kind of like a risk taker. I thought it was going to be one of those situations where like it's kind of one of those skillful things now where you have to be point blank on the person to melee them. But as you guys see a few of those clips, I was point blank with them and it didn't connect. So I don't know if it's just bad luck on my part and I still have to be point blank, and like I don't even know how to explain it, honestly. There's no really excuse. Keep trying it out. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know in the comments if it's happened to you a good bit. And if you didn't realize this was a situation, try to melee a few games, Just don't worry about if you die. Don't get triggered about it. Just see how it works with you. And let me know in the comments. I have a poll going on in the community section. Put in yes, no. Or if you haven't even thought about it yet, leave a comment over there too as well. Get in the conversation, get involved. I think it's a problem. I don't think you should, worry about your melee hitting or not, especially when you're point blank like that. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was a little longer than I intended to be, but I feel like it's really informational, especially for how my whole playstyle is, the tips I give you guys, and I feel like it kind of crushed that in a way. But it still works, trust me. As you can see in those clips, it's still successful. It can still be fun. Just be careful out there. So much love, much appreciated. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.